Number of UPSC aspirants have increased from 9 lakh to 13 lakh in last 1 decade, whereas the seats, final seats, are limited and they have reduced from 1300 to 900 in this last 10 years. Number of CAT registrations, number of XAT registration, number of students applying to a particular private university XIM have seen many percentage jump this year. Reasons are not that the placements are charming. Reasons are not that a UPSC aspirants will get everything they wish for. The reason is pretty simple, that the market is in depression now. Number of layoffs in IT sector is increasing each year, and the government vacancies are not coming as frequent as it used to happen in the past decade. Now, we will take a small journey to understand what happens when a students prepare for UPSC exam or any government exam that takes a lot of time. No, I'm not bothered about the cost or the fee that you are paying to the coaching institute. No, I'm not bothered about the cost also that you incur while living in a hostel life. No, I'm not bothered about the fee that you are paying to B school. Rather, I am bothered about the number of years that you are investing in preparing these exams. When I say number of years, I mean if you would have worked those many years in a big company, you would have earned some money. While preparing for the UPSC, you're also losing out 3 to 4 years. Is not it very simple? If you cannot clear the prelims of UPSC in the first 2 3 attempts, why should you wait for it for the long 8 9 years, where the conversion rate is very low? For 1,000 UPSC seats, there are around 13 lakhs aspirants. Imagine the collective combined effort of all the aspirants, the combined money that is invested in the preparation of UPSC. Just imagine if all the money, the emotions, the time, the career that is invested in UPSC preparation cumulatively in India, if that is going to be invested in the entrepreneurship, if that is going to be invested in business. Imagine a student is has already planned to become an entrepreneur or a businessman right at the beginning of his career. Imagine how much employment he can create, how much money he can generate, how much hope he can enthuse in this society. Now I will take this opportunity to compare the UPSC preparation with MBA entrance exam preparation. First of all, your chances are very high. Even if you do not get into IM or XLRI, there are many colleges, let's say top 30 colleges, that offers a very good placement opportunity. While preparing for MBA entrance examination, what you hone your skill into is the quantitative aptitude and the verbal ability. Let's crack it in a detailed way. Let's imagine a student preparing for MBA. He has to master his skills in grammar and vocabulary. He has to master his skill in speaking English. He has to do everything right so that even after doing MBA, when he's looking for a job or any placement, he has to go through all the processes, right? I do not know what do you study while you're preparing for any government job, any clerk job, any UPSC, IAS, IPS, IAS, IFS. I do not know what is your syllabus, but I know the syllabus when you're preparing for MBA, which has a real life application. You are told to read newspaper on a daily basis. You are told to understand the GK on a daily basis. You are told to master the quants. You are told to master the reading comprehension that involves a lot of logical reasoning in it. That is beneficial for any exam in India that is happening, which involves quants, which involve verbal ability, which involves reading comprehension, logical reasoning, analytical reasoning, abstract reasoning, anything under the sky. The only thing that I cannot justify is the level of LRDI in CAT, and that is my completely personal opinion. But imagine if you are preparing for decision making in ZAT, or you're preparing for critical reasoning in GMAT, or you're preparing for logical reasoning in SNAP. Are not these things very similar to the real life applications? Are not reading comprehension important in almost all the areas? Even in this digital world, you are required to go through an article or an analysis or a data processing system to understand the any case study. As I said, the vocabulary and grammar needs to be mastered on the way to MBA, and that is very important in your day-to-day life. Now let's talk about the effects of corporate jobs after MBA. MBA will definitely carve the best out of you in the 2 years. Look at the conversion rate. 3 lakh students are applying for CAT and around 10,000 students are getting a could be school where the placements are record high. 2 years of extensive learning will definitely teach you something, right? You're sitting in the classroom on a daily basis. You are doing the presentation on a daily basis. So it's definitely going to teach you. Yes, I understand your concern about fee that will be dead later in this video. So in a nutshell, while you prepare for MBA or while you actually pursue MBA, you develop valuable skills. You can say employable skills which are used in jobs later on. You also rub your shoulder with your peers and ranks in the classroom, which is access to an extensive professional network you get. And after passing out from a B school, these networks are highly utilized in a personal and professional life. The employment rate is higher. In US this year, the best employed degree was MBA. You can also start your own business while preparing for MBA. Guys, in the next video, we will deal with what are the things that we need to be on the table before we start preparation for MBA. Definitely, the preparation for MBA will have a lot of fun and lot of techniques to be used, which is helpful in your life, in your professional world. Thank you, everyone.